So my oldest son bought me this for my birthday. It's this really cool planter, very rustic, and it just fits right in with what I like to do. I never got around to getting plants for it because my birthday is at the end of August. So your spring flowers and stuff that's kind of ran its route by then, and I never got around to it. It's just a busy time of the year for us. So when I saw this as I was putting it away, I thought, oh, you know what would be great? I could just decorate this as a, and maybe not have a wreath this year, just have this hanging on the door, but decorate it with all of the same stuff that I had originally bought for my dollar store tree. And so that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm going to set this camera up. Please excuse the mess. Excuse the appearance and the just watch the creativity flow here because sometimes it's very limited. So let's see what we can do with this. And like, mind you, all of this stuff is dollar store stuff. And it's stuff that I have left over from that other tree. And oh, this, I guess what came from Walmart. So, and it's very rustic too. I've got a lot of stuff, and this isn't even all my craft stuff. And I'm just sitting on the floor in my bedroom instead of taking it up to the craft room. Sometimes creativity hits or inspiration hits, and I've just got to tear into it and do it. So let's see what happens, guys. Okay, I've already taken some paper bags, some plastic bags, and stuffed the holes, because like I said, this is a planter. So, it goes all the way down. I wanted to get that stuffed so that I don't lose any of my ornaments and stuff, okay? So I kind of stuffed those down. Now what I'm thinking is, I have all kinds of stuff. I've got some gingham ribbon here that I bought at a yard sale that is really country and cute. But I also have this burlap lace, kind of like for a country wedding, so I may incorporate some of that. I also have some plaid gold and red. So anyway, I've got a lot of options. So I may be going through a lot of different things. First, I'm going to take these gold and red poinsettias that I used to stuff the tree. I just kind of place them around in the tree. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in. And of course, they're wire, so I'm going to kind of fluff them out a little bit. I don't want them just all together. And it looks sparse, but what I will do is I'll take one of these gold ones and I will spread it out too, and then I'll just stuff it in the middle there like that. So then that way we get a mixture all together. And then I will take one of these, and this is just a accent piece, again from the Dollar Tree, and it has the little styrofoam berries and the little leaves, and it's got all these gold hues and greens and reds, and I love it. So then we'll stuff that right in the center of that. And see, then you take these very skinny little pieces, and you end up making a very full bouquet. So I'm going to continue on doing it that way. And what we can do is we could also, since they're not going into any styrofoam or anything, we'll hot glue them in. It is a good start to a great door hanger or wreath. It's not really a wreath, but it is a great start, and I like where everything is sitting. I'm going to go ahead and add some of these ornaments in there. I will probably go ahead and, I don't think I'm going to put any of the big, huge ornaments unless I have huge holes. And I might put some down in between just to add depth and sparkle. So let's see how this turns out. So as you can see, it's just made it fuller, just a little bit more full with all of the ornaments, and it gives it some dimension. There's just plenty of stuff to see. It's all caught in this beautiful planter. So next, we'll put these pretty little birds in there. I just can't resist the birds. They're just so beautiful. So the cool thing about these that you can get at the Dollar Tree is they do have little clips on them, so you can reuse them. Just find something to clip to. I just clipped it right there onto that poinsettia, so then we can always reuse them. Let me add some more. Okay, so now I have that. I want to add a little more depth. I know there's a lot there already, but I found this really pretty ribbon. It's kind of a fanned out type of ribbon, and I like that. I got this at the dollar store. It was originally $3, but I bought it last year on clearance for like 90%, so I literally paid like 30 cents for this. So what I'm doing is I'm gathering it like this, and then I am just sticking it down inside. I want to take this and put it here in the center. but I wanted to add a ribbon. So originally I thought this burlap lace would be really pretty because it is a very crisp or a very country, gives it a very country feel. Now the thing is, oop, that one, the back popped off of it. Okay, so it doesn't really pop with that. So I have this other plaid and red and gold, red, gold, and green plaid, but this, it seems like it pops a lot better. So I'm going to make a really pretty bow, probably tie it around. I will probably tie it around the star and make a bow with the poinsettia as the center. So we'll see how this comes out. Hang on just a second. So for this, I wanted to lay the star down, so then that way I could get this ribbon underneath it. So let's try to tie a bow. Hang on just a second. Okay, so I just made a very basic bow. I want to put one of these gift toppers right here in the center. Okay, it already has adhesive there, but several of these have fallen apart, and I see why. Those just pop right off. So instead of trying to use that adhesive and being scared that it's going to fall off, I'm just going to go ahead and put some hot glue right there and hot glue that on. So I've hot glued that on. Oops, get my strings out. And then I'm just going to trim these not too short because I do like that they hang down past that, but I'm going to trim them just in an angle. Okay, my scissors are really crummy. If you don't get a really perfect cut, it's okay. It's probably smart to go ahead and put kind of like a hem in this anyway. It's not really a hem because we're not going to sew it, but we'll fold this down and put a little bit of hot glue, and that'll keep it from fraying out over time. All right, that's much better. Let's go hang this up and see what it looks like. I almost forgot to show you. I went ahead and secured my ribbon in the back with a piece of wire that goes up to the little hanging apparatus here. And I did that because, you know, hot glue is not going to hold on metal, especially out in the cold. I did secure it a little bit with the hot glue right there where I had tied it, but I wanted to make sure that ribbon doesn't fall off, so I secured it with wire. So here it is hanging on the front door. It's a very cute idea, I think, for if you don't want to have a traditional wreath, and it is very country. And like I said, it's a lot of Dollar Tree stuff, and you know, you just keep adding more and adding more until it looks like it's, you know, overflowing. And then I think that plaid or gingham ribbon just really worked nicely with it, and then the gold poinsettia. I think it's a very cool. Sorry about my reflection. It looks like it has legs, but very cool, I think. Quite honestly, there we go. I don't know how long it's going to last because I do have a dog that jumps on the door all the time, and he's not a little guy either. Well, you guys have seen him. Mayday, he will probably, I'm gonna have to stay on top of him not to tear it up. But I do love the little birds in there, and the ribbon just kind of gives it more depth. And that is awesome. I'm so excited because I have had that star planner for a while. Like I said, since my birthday, and my son Amos gave it to me for my birthday, and you know, I wanted to do something really special with it, and here it is. This is what I've got. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. You know, we kind of do everything here on the farm. So if you like the DIY stuff, just make sure that you like and subscribe and share with your friends, and we'll be posting more things like this in the future.